Good evening. My name is Ben Bliven. I'm the Chief of Police for the City of Wausau. I'm joined here by Captain Sean McCarthy with the Marathon County Sheriff's Department and Lieutenant Andy Soibert of the Marathon County Sheriff's Department. We are here tonight because of a critical incident that happened in our community yesterday afternoon. This was an officer-involved shooting that resulted in the death of an individual. During this press conference, I will discuss the cell phone video that has been viewed by many people in our community. I want to be clear that this video recorded only a small period of time in comparison to the nearly 15 minutes officers were engaged with the subject. During the initial seconds of contact with the subject pointed a firearm at officers and shot at them numerous times. Officers were forced to return fire. This gunfire resulted in the subject lying on the ground and holding a firearm. The subject was visibly moving and breathing. Additional law enforcement responded to the scene. For several minutes, officers commanded and pleaded with the subject to drop the firearm so medical aid could be rendered. The subject did not respond to officers and would not drop the firearm, but continued movement. One of the cell phone videos that was recorded by citizens and shared on social media displayed the subject being shot while lying on the ground. To be clear, this cell phone video appears to have started after officers were more than 10 minutes into their engagement with the subject. This would be 10 minutes after the initial contact and exchange of gunfire between the officers and the subject. Numerous squad video cameras and body cameras have additional video viewpoints and audio of what transpired during this incident. This includes the first exchange of gunfire with the subject through the time of the second round of gunfire during the incident. I have personally viewed several video angles and listened to the audio. I will not comment on whether or not the shooting was justified until DCI completes their investigation and our district attorney reviews the entire case file. I am also asking our community to reserve judgment until they can view the additional video footage and learn more about this investigation. DCI has already deployed a lot of resources into our community, and they have a lot of work left to do. For those of you from the Wausau and Marathon County community, you know well how your law enforcement agencies strive for transparency and openness, professionalism, accountability, and integrity. We regularly talk within our departments about building trust with you, our community. That trust is built every day and in every citizen contact we have with you. That trust is vital, so that in moments like these, we can stand before you and ask that you trust that we will do everything possible to assure an impartial and objective investigation into this incident. DCI typically is able to conduct their investigation and compile all of the reports within 30 days. Once that 30 days is complete, they'll turn their investigation over to the district attorney. I have been in contact with our district attorney, Teresa Whetstone, and she is committed to reviewing the reports as quickly as possible. So within 60 days, the results of this investigation and the determination of the district attorney will be complete. At that time, we will be able to field questions regarding the specifics of this investigation with you, our community. In addition, I would like to point out and identify that our police officers and sheriff's deputies regularly respond to dangerous situations involving firearms and other dangerous weapons. Most often, those situations are diffused with de-escalation, communication, and no law enforcement use of force. Just 2 weeks ago, I issued a press release regarding an incident on 24th Avenue near Helmke Street on the west side of Wausau. Officers responded to a call of shots fired and located a man with a gun. The officers were able to convince that man to put the gun down, and the man was safely taken into custody. Officers showed great restraint in that incident. Our officers exercise restraint to the fullest extent they can in every case. But there are times when they are confronted with circumstances that force them to act in defense of themselves or others. I know there are people that have questions about this incident. I respect your perspective and your concern. I want to express to you, our community, that we are committed to excellence in policing. When the investigation is complete, please take the time to understand the entirety of this incident. If you have questions, we will continue to be open and transparent. Our police officers work in this profession because we want to make our community a better place. We live here, our kids go to school here, we have a vested interest in the quality of life in our community. I have great confidence in our police officers, and that includes the officers that were at the scene of this incident yesterday. They are good people here to serve you. The Wisconsin Department of Justice will be the point of contact for further press releases related to this incident. As always, I'm extremely grateful for our law enforcement partners in our community and in the state of Wisconsin. Please continue to keep the family of this subject and our law enforcement officers in your thoughts and prayers. Thank you.